Hello, friends. Sorry if I'm in a hard hat and jacket. I'm in my workshop as I record this, my other office, my secondary office. But we're now working in the Liverpool city centre region, which is what I'm allowed to say. I'm allowed to say that I'm working in the Liverpool city centre region. And our agency has gone from, in fact, I'm going to use the map. So I'm sure you can see me from back here. So we had a little back street office. Yeah? Don't know if you can see me from there. Right, anyway. I'm going to talk you through the map and then I'll come back. So on this corner, right, when we started our business right, 3 years ago, the advertising business, and I'm doing one. I'll talk about the building company as well, in another video to talk about empires. But literally, imagine our office is from there to there, right? That's literally what the size of our office was. Our company was from there to there. Probably a little bit further along. We did have the Cherish and Reach and Connect when we started out. All the way over here. Right? So, some people are familiar with the Cherish, Reach and Connect, right? But then we cut the ties with them, so we went from back there, back over to here. They sort of put us back over to here, right? That was Cherish, Reach and Connect, okay? I'm going to come back in a minute. So, what happened then, right? We lost our good friend, and so we've left our backstreet company and we've gone over to the Liverpool City region, right? And so imagine we'd have from there to there now. We've now got from there to all the way over to the other corner, which I can't reach. Yeah? And that's the agency model. And we've got a bit more as well. We've got the whole of Bootle. Yeah? We've got the whole of Bootle. And we've got Southport. Now, you can see obviously where I'm coming from. In a lot of my videos where I've been talking about regrowing the companies, I said in my last one that I started out with a small company and then grew. That was with the building company. But with the advertisement company, that's grown. And the building company will do the same. Right? And the whole thing is anybody can do it. You know. And when I saw how big the office was as a whole yesterday, the office I was working in, I thought, this is a massive office. And I thought, hold on. Just take the office out of the equation. Think of how big the agency is now. The agency's massive. We've grown so quickly over the space of 3 years. How's that happened? When the agency's not made much. When now we're only making 3 adverts. You know, you look at your audience revenues, you look at your margins. That's how you grow. Some people, they'll just sit back and say, oh, well, I'm happy with how my company is. There's a lot of marketing agencies that just stay on one platform. And these days, yes, 10 years ago, a lot of these big companies grew overnight on Facebook. That won't happen anymore. You've got to be on 2 platforms to build one platform. I did a video on my other channel about this, because I was talking about the Imaginary Friends platform and how that is now become a platform. That's now become, an archive of things, which is a book, and that's, I'll talk about that. But I'm also writing 2 other books as well. But I decided I've shocked a lot of my colleagues, my imaginary colleagues, and also a couple of real colleagues that decided to come and help me out. And I've shocked them, because at the beginning I said, I will never ever do a course. I will never teach. That's not in that's not my nature. I'm not a teacher. I can't teach. And then I've turned around and said, well, do you know what? I'm going to do podcasting courses. I'm going to do advertising courses. I'm going to do media courses. I want to show people, I'm going to tell people, I'm going to show people how to do a YouTube channel, grow a YouTube channel properly. Because that's what people want to know. That's what the kids want to know. Because you, as a creator, you're struggling. You don't know how to build a platform first. Forget building a website. Forget all that, because websites cost a lot of money. You can do it for free on social media. Now, things for free aren't good. But once you've built that platform, you can say, hey, come to check out a few of my YouTube videos, and that's how it grows. A lot of people say you've got to buy an expensive camera or an expensive mic to start with, right? Now, when my agency, I thought an agency was a couple of offices. Oh, how wrong was I? It was about having a strong social media presence, which we had, and it's also about having knowing the markets and understanding the markets, which we didn't, because we were doing everything. We were doing advertising, we were doing marketing, we were doing everything else. We're going to go and do media selling next year, and we've looked into doing TV advertising and selling jingles, which is what a media company would do. But we can just do it as an advertisement company, because because we've said, well, we'll do a package, and people love packages, and they'll buy a package immediately. We've got an energy drinks company. I think they're called Madder. We're looking them up anyway. But they've got this drink coming out next year called Fjord. People have been asking, what does that mean, Fjord? And I'd love to know what that means myself. Obviously, it's like a faster, it's like Fjord. Obviously that's the sound of the, but this drink they're trying to make it not like the other energy drinks. I can tell you, though, it does have testosterone in. So, which is what a lot of people need. That's another thing as well. People are selling, products now for fitness, and people want these supplements to help them out in the gym and all of that. But anyway, I'm wasting time in my workshop to put together a video for you folks, because that's what I'm doing now. I'm doing tutorials, I'm doing podcasts, I'm helping you guys grow out there. To grow, you've got to understand. And the thing is, when you have an agency, you're not just one guy in an office, or you're just a few people sat at a desk. Forget the desks, take that out of the equation. You are several people working in several different fields. That's the agency model. And I was saying to them yesterday, this is a brand new company now. We're not just in a little backstreet office. We are an agency model, working as an agency from an agency off. In fact, where we are in the Liverpool City region, we've got 2 podcasting studios, which we'll be using for our courses. And while you're here, we've got courses coming next year. We've got 2 free courses and 2 paid. The media and photography courses they're both paid courses. And within those courses, it's all around advertising. There's a literacy course as well, which a friend is doing, which you can pay that, and you can pay £30 and get the podcast and the YouTube course thrown in, or you can just do the YouTube and podcasting course and pay for the two separately. But I would pay for the whole package because you get everything in. Even though the podcasting course is free and the YouTube course is free, and then I'm doing a couple of educational tutorials that people are asking, because people ask about the agency and how it is and seeing the business model as a whole, which is what you've got to do. If you are an agency, no matter if you're advertisement agency, media agency, web agency, you're not just one guy in an office just sat hiding away in an office. No, you are a business model. You are your company is a model. And the difference is with that is that's a whole, you're not just sat in a little office going from there to there. No, you're going from there all the way over. You could stretch yourself from one side of the globe to the other. Do you see what I'm saying? You could be a little influencer. And when you set up an agency, there's a lot of people now, and they're setting agencies, and they don't have this one man show. No, they've got a whole agency behind them. There's photographers, web designers, marketing influencers, digital influencers, digital marketers. There's a whole load of us out there, and we branch off. I see myself as a little advertiser, but when I'm in the agency, I am the agency, and the agency is me, right? I have loads of people behind me. I could turn around to a web person and say, hey, I want the website tomorrow, right? Or, I'll turn around to someone else and say, I want this doing, put me up, help me do this with this advert, right? Help me grow my audience. All the rest of that. I know, when I know that product's that, I am that product. I am that product. When someone comes to me and comes through my door, I am that product. I am that energy drink. I am that whatever is coming through our doors. I am those things that I advertise. I've had those. I've had a couple of the Halloween event which we've just done. I am the Halloween event. Do you see what I'm saying? As advertisers, we need to see ourselves as those products that is coming through the door. If someone tells us to advertise an event, that's our baby. It comes into our hands, falls into our hands. We do the advert for it. We put out the advert. That's our work. And that's something else. I've looked at a little portfolio that I've put together, which I want people to look at in the next couple of years, is the stuff we've done. I've only worked on 2 or 3 adverts personally, but those adverts, that was 100% of myself. I may not have believed in those products at the time, but I look back and say, wow, that was wonderful. Do you know what I mean? It's like those adverts were what I wanted to do. That was what I wanted to put out. And that's what I've done. So folks, if you like this sort of content, subscribe to the channel, and there'll be more at the moment. There'll be more of this sort of content coming out.